be glad to teach them. So that's one of those regrets that I sort of have, and then, I check my pockets, and I'm sort of glad I never did learn. But I would like to extend my condolences once again to Jim and the entire Napier family. I had the privilege of visiting Doug in the nursing home on a few occasions, and all the visits eventually dwindled over time. I will always treasure the experience in his company. He was quite the character. I brought a bunch of videos that my mother had collected over the years, and I gave them to Doug, and as we were rifling through them, I realized that there were quite a few chick flicks. And he really didn't perk up at, Gone with the Wind and what's it called, The Love Story, and all those things. I know what the movie is, but I'm just doing the guy at that, But he didn't really perk up at that until I got to like Smokey and the Bandit and Friday the 13th. He liked the action movies, and he liked the horror movies. I would rattle him off, and he would be like, seen it, watch it again, seen it, I want to watch it. So, needless to say, the nursing home got quite a donation of chick flick videos there. I would chuckle. It's funny that Pastor David also talked about this circle of women. I wrote in my notes that I always chuckled when I left there because I never saw a place where I'd go in and visit them, and there'd just be residents and nurses and women just always, how you doing? Is everything okay? Good. And some of the residents would stop in, and it was about a 98% to 2% female. So I always said that I can't speak for Doug in his earlier years, but later in life, that Napier charm is still in full gear. I would ask Doug if I could bring something next time I visit, and he would say, don't bring candy, everyone brings candy. So I said, all right. So I took the Tractor Supply store, and I was looking around, and I found a blanket with a real nice image of John Wayne on it. And you can't help but think of John Wayne when you think of the cowboy hat and his whole demeanor. He was a strong man even during his time of weakness. So I bought him this blanket, and he really seemed to like it. And the next time I came, it was part of his bedspread. And that sort of meant something to me. How many times do we give gifts to somebody and you never see or hear it again? So it was nice that he was actually using it, and I really think he got a kick out of that. Let's see. Doug went through many ups and downs, physically, mentally, and spiritually during his time at the nursing home. And his brother Jim's prayer request for Doug did not fall on deaf ears. I know for a fact that the family at First Assembly has kept Doug and the entire Napier family in prayer for quite a long time. And I'd like to say to Jim specifically that what a wonderful brother you are. Your care and support for Doug was incredible, and your love was so evident. And I'm so sure that one day you will hear the words, well done, loyal and faithful servant, from our King of Kings, Jesus Christ. Doug is now in the sweet embrace of Jesus, and he is indeed blessed. And I would just like to say to you, God bless Doug, God bless the entire Napier family, and God bless everyone.